If you want to use something other than the default highlight state of the desk, we can put that in by defining presets and assigning them to our highlight and low light in settings. So for this example, I'm going to go ahead and say clear sneak enter, just get all those previous changes off the command line. And I want to go ahead and say group 23 full, and I do want this to be my highlight look. This is just open white, so that's great. So I can say select last minus focus, because I don't want my highlight to affect my focus. Record preset 997, and I'm going to label that highlight. Next, we want to build a low light look, which will be sort of our background. So I'm going to go ahead and say select last, enter. I'm going to put my magenta and my cyan up to full. That'll give us a nice saturate blue. I'm also going to put those at 50% so they're a little bit dimmer than my highlighted fixtures. And I'm going to say select last minus focus, record preset 998, label low light, enter, and that'll give me those values. Now that we've created those, we want to define them in setup. So I'm going to hit displays, setup, and in my user settings, there's manual control, and I have my highlight preset, my low light preset, and my highlight rem dim, which we'll look at in a second. I'm going to set my highlight preset to be 997, enter. Low light preset 998, enter. And I'm going to set my highlight rem dim to be 20. You can set the highlight to be an intensity value like we did here, or you can set it to be a preset, and that will allow you to get different values for different channels. So now that we've defined those, let's go back out into live and take a look at this. Let's go to Q101, so we're looking at something on stage. And just like before, we're going to get into highlight mode. And you'll notice instantly, as soon as I go into highlight mode, all of my channels that were already on have gone down to 20%. And that's because nothing's selected, so my highlight rem dim is pushing those values to 20. As soon as I grab group 23, enter, as expected, all those values go to their highlight level because they're selected. But as soon as I hit next, only channel 101 is going to go to the highlight level, and all the other channels go to their low light level. So I can very easily pick it out and move it around. I'll hit next a few more times, and you can see it pop through the different channels. Again, we can use this to record focus palettes. So I'm going to say group 5, enter. And I want to focus all these downstage center. So I'll hit next. Tilt that guy down center. Once I have all my fixtures where I want them, select last will re-grab the whole group. I can check my focus of all the fixtures, and I can say record, focus palette 11, label, down, center, enter. To get out of highlight mode, just hit highlight again, and the rest of the stage restores. And I'm going to go ahead and record that as Q102, enter.